Welcome to the BXG Podcast, the podcast where pop culture and nerd culture meet.
You think it's just going to be barbecue sauce?
Because if you actually read those books, it's just gobbledygook.
I really think clothes should be mandatory.
Speaking of Star Wars,
Captain America.
trailer reaction video.
You don't have to.
Welcome to a BXG production. I am one of your hosts, the Alpha Donut guy, Brenton Bestwick. For this trailer reaction tonight, I am joined by my co-host, Gregory T. Filson. And T is for The Flash. The Flash.
The Flash.
Ezra
Miller.
That's what I thought, but for some reason I kept thinking Davis. Ezra Davis. Is that a thing? Is that a person? Ezra
Miles Davis.
Yeah, I feel like Ezra Davis is a person, though.
If being your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis. Ah.
Wow. Got him. There are several people named Ezra Davis. Oh, there's an actor.
Okay.
Known for Blood Eclipse in 2011 and Confessions of Isabella.
Oh wow, these sound amazing.
16. In Blood Eclipse, Ezra Davis plays someone named Streets, but with a Z at the end.
Oh, that's too bad.
So shout out. It's like Sheets.
I'd have more. Yeah, I'd have more respect if it was just S at the end.
Right. But we are reacting to The Flash, which we covered recently as being the reset point from the Snyderverse DCEU to the DCU, the James Gunn, Peter Safran piloted plane. But this trailer got a lot of hype, not really because of The Flash, but because of that guy behind you. Michael Keaton returns. Batman returns. Not just one, but two. Batman. Two Batmen. It's too bad we couldn't just gotten them all in there, you know?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Why not? It's the Flash.
Right. Who cares? Yeah, it's The Flash. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Okay. We're ready to go. Let me know if the volume is too robust.
Okay.
Or not robust enough.
Tell me something.
So it's perfectly robust.
Go anywhere.
Okay.
Another timeline. Another universe. So why do you want to stay and fight to save this one?
Because this is the world where my mom lives. I'm not gonna lose her again. Time has a pattern that it can't help reliving. Different people, different worlds, drawn to each other like magnets. It's my face. You stole my face.
Whoa. Double the kidnappings.
If you were to go into the past, you have no idea
Double
what the
Flash.
consequences can be. Bruce,
I could fix things.
you could also destroy everything.
This can't be happening. I completely broke the universe.
Sorry. We've been waiting for you.
I created a world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us.
Want some help?
That's dope.
You are?
Yeah. I'm Batman.
It's
I
so
love
cool.
it. And they're using the
So cool.
89
Yeah.
music too.
Yeah.
That looked like Bale.
If I can't
On the
undo what I
tumbler.
did,
Yeah.
It's
if I
not.
can't get back, there might not be a future.
What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
It's not Clark.
My name is Kara.
I'm
Well, we're Barry.
Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are gonna want to see this.
All right.
Okay.
Gosh.
So I saw this during the Super Bowl. It happened during the Super Bowl, and there's
Right.
no way to avoid it. I mean, I'm sitting there and it happens. And so I was ready for the Michael Keaton appearance and everything. And I actually think I got more chills because of the anticipation this time. It's such a cool way to do it. And I don't know how they'll actually do it in the movie, if that's really the introduction to him or if there's something else that happens that we notice, but whatever. Ezra Miller, I know people are upset about him, and rightfully so. This guy's a weird
Nuts.
dude with some stuff going on. I honestly can't believe I'm saying this, and I'm not saying this just because, like, it's not just Batman. Like, this movie seems like it actually is what a DC movie should probably be like. More, and what I mean by that is it's not so damn dark.
Yeah, sure.
Like, and that's the thing. It's like comic books. The first word is comic. I mean, like, that's. And so I'm not saying this movie is going to be like great by any means. I don't necessarily think it will be, but I think it's at least maybe a positive sign that they're not going to be. I know Wonder Woman had its moments too, where it wasn't like that, but it does feel like this is trying to be more of funny than let's be the most serious thing in the world all the time, and everything is just so intense. Like, obviously the Ben Affleck scenes are going to be intense because that's his Batman.
Right.
But the Batman with Michael Keaton, those movies are not, that. They're weird. They're weird because
They're very
it's Tim Burton.
well. They're
The second
pretty-
one's
The second one.
they're pretty. Yeah, the second one's really dark, but it still has its moments. I mean, the whole
Mhm.
Catwoman thing is actually kind of funny and dark at the same time. But yeah, I think for me, it's one of those things. I may go to the theaters and see this honestly just because of Keaton.
Right.
There's that, it really could be this. Is it going to be a Friday? I have to go see it then? No. Or Thursday now, I guess. But a Tuesday
Mhm.
matinee,
Sure.
half price. I mean, sure. Worst thing that comes out of it is that I get the Keaton scenes, and that's probably awesome. Those are probably all awesome.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind. I don't know about the rest of the movie, but I think that will be great. And I don't mind Ben Affleck as Batman, honestly. I was never against that. It's different Batman.
It's right. And it is just kind of that Batman. But in the pantheon of Batman, he still falls in the middle. You know what I mean? He's better than
right.
Clooney and Kilmer.
Right.
He's not as good as Keaton and Bale. Pattinson probably ahead of Affleck as well. I mean, he's only had one movie so far, but it was very good. Yeah, I mean, I think that honestly, the best thing that they could have done with this, with the Flash, is kind of make him he's not like, it's still his movie,
Right.
but he doesn't feel like the main event in it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Keaton feels like the main event, and obviously it's going to be a supporting thing, and we're going to get Supergirl in here as well. But the Flash is such a like kind of boring character to begin with that it makes he's kind of like the Hulk, honestly. Whereas the Hulk is like, oh, you're big, you're strong, you yell a lot. Outside of that, not super interesting. The Flash is like, okay, you are really fast. And, there's obviously more layers to it than that, but it runs out of real estate real quick.
Yeah.
And I
right.
think kind of making them more supporting characters, in this case, even in his own film, potentially. I mean, based on the look of the trailer, I mean, obviously he's still the main character, but I think that that's a good way to do, or at least give him like a scenario where he is the main character, but a more well-known, regarded character is kind of there to be a strong number two and prop him up a little bit. I will admit, I was not at all interested in this, even a little bit, even knowing that Keaton was in it, and then seeing it, and then playing the '89 music and the, you know, the Batmobile and everything. I'm into it. Like you, I don't think I don't know that it's an opening night fare, but certainly, like you said, a matinee of some kind would be excellent. Yeah,
I like what you said there too about I wasn't interested either. Like we talked about briefly. I don't know, really think it was on here. I think we just kind of talked about it like on text about I'm still not that interested. But they did. It seems like they did that as well as you could do something like that. So
yeah, and I think, you know, it is. I mean, I was prepared to make fun of it, and now that I'm saying that, you know, would potentially go see this, I think is a win for them. But that's also not indicative of the James Gunn DC stuff, because this was made before all of that. And there were talks about potentially shelving it and this and that because of Ezra Miller being Wild Times at Ridgemont High. But I think that this was if we're looking at it from the point of view of just how good was the trailer, I think it was a very good trailer.
Yeah, it's as good as the trailer could be. Honestly, I think that's for a trailer about something I literally couldn't care about normally. I mean, when it showed up on the Super Bowl, I literally said, "Oh my God, the Flash." Yeah. And then, you know, a minute later, it's like Batman. Right. Yes.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, that's the Flash. And if we did our job well, ring the bell after you subscribe and then ring the bell. Like you are, I don't know, Ezra Davis.
Yeah, Davis
on the set of Blood Moon, getting ready for your call time. But other than that, like, subscribe, share, be a friend, tell a friend. Check us out on our YouTube channel. Lots of trailer reactions, lots of reviews, lots of content lately. Big C content. That's us here at the BXG.
If you want to make any trailer better, just throw Keaton Batman in it. Even if it's anything, I don't care what it is. The next Oppenheimer trailer.
I don't know about that. All right, take care. Thanks for watching.